So excited about this next interview that we have with Saru Jayaraman. And Saru is the president of One Fair Wage. She is out there doing the daggone thing on behalf of workers of this nation. She's not only the president of One Fair Wage, but she's the director of Food Labor Research Center at UC Berkeley. She co-founded the Restaurant Opportunity Center, which grew into a national movement of restaurant workers, employers, and consumers. She was listed in CNN's top 10 visionary women. Yes, she was. She's an attorney, an activist, an author, and her books, One Fair Wage, Ending Subminimum Pay in America, Forked, A New Standard for American Dining, and Behind the Kitchen Door. Saru, it is such a pleasure to have you on the show with us today. How are you doing?
Sorry, I'm mute. I'm really good. Thank you for having me. Thanks for having me. It's really great to be with you.
So tell us a little bit about One Fair Wage.
We are an organization of 280,000 restaurant and service workers, also 2,500 restaurant owners. I'm actually sitting in a restaurant right now, and several thousand consumers all working together to raise wages, both in the restaurant and service sector and across the country, and to improve sustainability in the service sector.
And you were talking about the tip workers and that whole notion of tip workers being linked to slavery, a vestige of slavery. And how much do tip workers make currently in the United States for the most part?
It's still just $2.13 an hour. That's the current federal minimum wage for tip workers. But 43 states persist with this legacy of slavery. And in 4 out of 5 states, the wage is $5 or less. So $2 is the absolute bottom. But most states, even blue states, Senator, have wages of $2, $3, $4, $5 an hour.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of folks, when they go out to eat, if they're blessed enough to be able to go out to eat, that they understand how hard those workers are working, and they're making very little for that very labor intensive work that they're doing. So we need to be kinder, and we need to make sure that we can tip. And that goes hand in hand with increasing the minimum wage, because oftentimes we need people to be able to have disposable income to be able to go to a restaurant, not just to buy the food, but to also be able to go to the restaurant and be able to tip. All of these things go hand in hand. So Saru, there is something amazing happening in Ohio. Let's play this video real quick of these two celebrities who have joined on to help One Fair Wage.
Restaurant workers all over the country are rightly refusing to work for less than the minimum wage.
Tipped restaurant workers in Ohio only earn $4.65 an hour. This is our moment to get $15 minimum wage on the ballot in November 2024. We need to collect over 400,000 signatures from registered Ohio voters.
Come to Ohio and help collect signatures during the state's 3 election days. Join hundreds of volunteers from Ohio and across the country who are excited to get Ohio workers the raise they deserve.
Come to Ohio to help collect those signatures so we can get this on the ballot and let the people of the great state of Ohio weigh in on increasing the minimum wage. And we're doing that right now, Saru, right here in my great state. I'm so glad that the team, One Fair Wage, is here. I'm so happy that you're doing what you're doing. And we're gonna have you back on so that you can continue to update us. I am thrilled to be a part of this effort and of this movement. We're gonna do this all over the country. So glad that we're starting it right here in Ohio with collecting the signatures anyway, because we're doing it all over the country, but this is an opportunity to collect those signatures. So if people wanna help and participate, where should they go?
onefairwage.com, onefairwage.org, it all goes to the same place. And send us an email and say you're going to join us in Ohio to volunteer on Election Day, or even after Election Day. Come to Ohio anytime and help us collect these signatures, because we're trying to get on the 2024 ballot to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour.
There you have it. Well, Saru, we will definitely have you back. And thank you so much for the work that you and the team do at One Fair Wage to increase the wages so that our sisters and brothers and family and friends can have a living wage. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you.